we discuss random generator routines in MATLAB. Let me start with this. Why do we need random generator to begin with? Many programs are built to work with several datasets that we do not know the actual data in advance. So in the implication stage, we may not have the chance to see how our program performs on those datasets. Therefore, it makes sense to have some tool that is capable of randomly generating data that allows us to test our program. This way we increase the chance of catching the semantic errors in our program. In this class, we use rand function in MATLAB, which generates a real random number between 0 and 1. Simply try to call this function and see how it randomly generates real numbers between 0 and 1. We learned how to generate real random numbers between 0 and 1. Now, what if we need to generate a random number between 0 and 10? That's easy. As you can see here, we need to multiply the random generator by 10. This way, the numbers will be scattered between 0 and 10. In general, what if we would like to generate a real random number between numbers, some lower number and some higher number? We use the same trick. We first multiply the random number by the difference between the lower number and the upper number. We then shift this random number by adding the lower number to the generated random number. Here is an example in which lower variable is 4 and the upper variable is 11. See the result yourself. Alright, this is the interesting part of MATLAB, where we get introduced to vectors and matrices. In almost all previous examples that we have seen so far, we have worked with scalars. When we assign a single value of 10 to a variable x, and x is scalar. If you remember, we had examples in which we created arrays. Arrays are extensions of scalars. They are collections of scalars. It is common in MATLAB to use the terms of vectors and matrices when referring to collections of elements. The definition of vectors and matrices are exactly the same as what you have learned in basic mathematics course. Vectors on one-dimensional arrays of scalars. In MATLAB, we can have column and row vectors. Matrices are two-dimensional arrays of scalars. Next, we will see how to create row vectors.